Hello and welcome to the I-485 Adjustment of Status Self-Assessment video brought to you by ImmigrationEase.com, where affordable, professional quality immigration case preparation is made as easy as 1, 2, 3. Before we dive into the assessment, please click the pause button to read our disclaimer, and then resume the video as soon as you're done. So, you're interested in applying for adjustment of status. Well, step 1 in the process is to find out if you're actually eligible to qualify for adjustment of status in the first place. So without further delay, let's begin the assessment. Question number 1. Are you the beneficiary of an I-130 petition or I-140 petition in which the priority date is current, or held asylum status for 1 year or U-visa status for 1 year? You see, for U-visa status holders, if you've held the status for 3 years, plus you have not been outside the United States for more than 90 days on any given trip, or an aggregate of 180 days, you can apply for adjustment of status. Or if you've held asylum for 1 year, you should also be able to apply for adjustment of status. Now, another question is, what about EB, employment-based petitions and family-based petitions? I-130 and I-140 petitions. How do you know if your priority date is current? Well, you're going to have to check the visa bulletin, and we will give you we'll preview this visa bulletin right now to give you an idea of how it works. So this is the visa bulletin for August 2012, and as you can see, the visa bulletin outlines the various I-130 based petition categories. So there's categories 1 through 5 for family-based petitions, I-130 petitions, and then there's 5 categories for employment-based petitions, I-140 petitions. So your priority date in your family-based petition is the date that the I-130 petition was filed for you as the beneficiary. So if you, for example, you're born in Japan and you had a sibling, a U.S. citizen sibling, file a petition for you, in order for you to be able to adjust status in the month of August 2012, your petition must have been filed before February 15th, 2001. Your priority date has to be at least before February 15th, 2001. Let's have a look at employment-based preference categories. So here you can see the priority dates as well. As you can see, for first preference category EB1 and EB4 and EB5, the priority dates are current, meaning that it doesn't matter when your I-140 was filed and approved, you'd be able to file for adjustment of status. In fact, you can actually file for adjustment of status concurrently with the I-140 if your priority date is current. But you don't have to. You can just file the I-140, wait for a result, and file the I-485 later as well. For EB2, second preference category that is, for China and India, at least as of this month, August 2012, the priority date is unavailable, meaning that nobody can file for adjustment of status during this particular month. This is just a sample. This is just an example of 1 month, however, on the priority date, as the priority dates do continue to change month to month, because the visa bulletin is issued every single month. And the actual priority date for EB2 and EB3 petitions, where it's based on a labor certification, it is set by the date the labor certification itself was filed. But on the other hand, for EB1 petitions, it's set based on the date the I-140 petition is actually filed. Same goes for the fourth preference and fifth preference categories. So that's a basic rundown of the visa bulletin. Let me show you how to find it as well. If you do an internet search for visa bulletin, and you go to the first result, you should find it there, and they'll show you the most recent visa bulletin or the upcoming month's visa bulletin, and you can just click there and check it out. Question number 2. Are you currently holding or able to obtain lawful dual intent status in the United States, including E, H-1B, K, L, R, U, T, or asylee status. If you are in the U.S. on any of the above statuses, you should be safe to adjust status. It is risky to adjust status in any other case, and it is highly advisable that you opt for consular processing if you have any status other than any of these. Okay, so if you answered yes to the above questions, assuming that you have no grounds of inadmissibility, you should be eligible to adjust status. This completes the I-485 Adjustment of Status Assessment. If you have concluded that you qualify to apply for adjustment of status and you wish to prepare the application, we recommend that you purchase our Adjustment of Status Do-It-Yourself Toolkit. Since it is an audio-visual guide where we include or direct you to all of the required materials to prepare your application, you'll never miss a step or be confused. We are confident that you will find our kits to be the easiest to follow and most effective kits available on the market. However, if you are still unsure as to whether you may qualify for adjustment of status and you have more questions, then we recommend that you arrange a consultation with an immigration attorney by calling the phone number listed below.